Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode. I guess we're gonna do another mid game since it went so well for us last time. Um, I actually went back and I watched the video. You know, just 'cause sometimes you want to know what you said and things like that. But I realized that even though I didn't carry the game, um, I feel like the whole simple fact that I didn't die, like one of the things I wanted to talk about was like if you're not dying, you're dishing out like more damage, right? So like for example, when they were pushing me 4v1 at mid, I was able to still spam abilities even though they were going to push the tower and I was essentially going to let them have it. If I just if I allowed them to kill me, right? um, their pushability would have actually been higher because um, they're still trying to dodge my abilities. They're kind of distracted a little bit. They're looking for ways to kill me, but I didn't give them the opportunity. And so they're somewhat distracted. And in that process, we were able to get two inhibitors. Um, so their push was a lot slower than ours, even though we had a split lane push going on at that moment. So even though I didn't carry per se in damage or kills or anything like that, the carry was actually when I didn't die. And so if you go back and you watch that video, or if you've seen it and you remember what I'm talking about, you'll see that it was actually very important that I didn't just let them kill me so that they could push and then get the inhibitor and whatnot, because you know that alone could have changed the game, because we would have had to been defending, they would have been defending, and then they would have had a chance maybe to push out and get Baron or something. Like something could have happened. But because they didn't, because I didn't choose to just let them kill me, uh, essentially we ended up winning because of that. So yeah, I just thought I would throw that out there so that you know if you go back and see it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But new game, let's try to get us another win. Maybe the answer is just playing mid. Maybe that's how we get out of bronze. Just don't give up the turrets. And if you do, just make sure you don't die. Basically giving yourself a chance to, do more damage than if you weren't there, right? So, um, because they have, because we have some potential AP here, like the fact that he's going AP top means that I can do something like Zed, which is really fun because um, Zed is pretty overpowered. Well, actually, they banned him, and they have a Yasuo, which is, you know, so I have to think. I already know they have a Yasuo mid. So what can I do to hit Yasuo and stay alive? Let me show you how to counter Yasuo, guys. My Q goes just straight down. I don't have to shoot through the shield to knock his little walking shield, this permanent shield that Yasuo has. Yasuo's are so easy to beat. Like, just play a character that doesn't have projectiles. Simple. Just simple, simple, simple concept. I mean, if you first pick Yasuo, I don't know, you're gonna get your butt whooped, in my opinion. But that's okay. That's okay. You don't need to go Mundo. I mean, I wanted to do like an AD mid because, we have a bit of AP going, but that's okay. He's not really a hyper AP anyways. Like, he's not like massive damage. He can be if he gets fed, but that's okay. I mean, I can easily be the carry AP on this. And Yasuo's not going to do anything to me because I outrange him. and I don't care about a shield, so... Or his wind wall. The question though, like, he could easily defeat me if like he roams and then gets kills on, say, like Ashe, for example. But we're fairly tanky. I'm not worried about myself, whether I'm gonna die or not. Like, I mean, what can you do if like the entire team is trying to kill you? That's fine, but you know, if as long as I do my job and everybody does their job, this should be an easy win for us. So, I mean, they have hardly any tankiness at all. Like Thresh could get tanky, but we'll see how he builds. But we got plenty of tank going on, so you know, let's hope we get lucky. Where's my screen? Oh, there it is. So we got mid version 2. Maybe we found the answer, ladies and gentlemen. You know, maybe that's how you get out of bronze. I don't know. We'll see. We have the better team. Like I can tell you, as far as characters are concerned, we have the better team. We theoretically should like womp on them, but you know, it's bronze, so we'll see. We'll see. I've got, see, 2 iron players in here. You know, 3 bronze and 2 iron. I don't know what their team is. I might be able to check. Let's see. I'm clicking on lolmath.net. It's just a little thing you can look yourself up and see the game you're playing in.
Agony, ecstasy, peace. Every passing has a beauty all its own.
So that sound you heard was when I look myself up, it knows I'm playing Karthus mid. It gives me like a recommended item build. It's a pretty cool tool, especially if like you really don't know what to build. But actually, you know what? Let me get mana first.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
But yeah, it's kind of a useful tool. It gives you like an optimized like set of items that you can get, you know, based on the game and the people you're going up against. And it actually doesn't show me like what their ranks are, so I can't see like what the enemies' ranks are right now. But sometimes it'll tell you. Sometimes you'll be able to see. But I typically like it's the item optimization site is good for people who like don't know what to build, but I don't usually typically follow it because I kind of like go like game dependent. Like what am I gonna really need? Like what am I struggling with? Like for example, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't tell me to get a Rylai Scepter, but more than likely I'm gonna end up getting a Rylai Scepter because you know, I like the effect of like slowing the enemy down because I don't have to be the best damager on the team. I don't have to basically see. Oh, there's your shield, and I can cast that all day long over his. Now I get my W first in case I need to slow and I get a gank or something, because my E isn't like a massive concern. Jeez, okay, I need to focus a little bit on farming here. Of course I'm gonna miss. Oh my gosh, I am sucking. So the thing with Karthus is Q, and the reason Oop, I thought he was going to try hitting at that. He did. If it hits a single target, it does double damage. So like when I'm spamming it, like I almost want to like set it in a position where it's going to do like the maximum damage possible. Oh man, almost walked into that. Okay, alright, he's just gonna beat me this game and fine, because apparently I suck. How did that not to break his shield? I'm out of mana, but that's okay. That is A-okay. We are back to being even. Good gank, dude. Here's a thumbs up. So yeah, basically I'm just trying to set my Q up to where it'll do the maximum damage possible to the one target, right? So yeah. I should get my tier though, because then every time I cast this Q I can start building up my mana. Casted that too early. Gosh dang it. I don't know. I know Karthus is like good to go against Yasuo because, you know, he's not going to be affected, you know, by the wind wall essentially. But at the same time, like, I guess you got to be good because I suck. But
An ally has been slain.
But you know, half the battle is not being the best player on the field. Half the battle is picking the right character on the field. Right? Like, just by simply picking Karthus, he's gonna struggle. Like, and that's what you want, right? You want your opponent to struggle more than you do. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna fail a lot in this CS because I'm just not good at mid, truthfully. Like, my best positions are probably ADC and top. Yasuo's gone, so he's gonna go feed it. Like, he's gonna go get some stuff at bot, probably. Or maybe he was just helping the dragon. It's a really, really dragon though. Like, everybody else is missing. Well, this is a good time to go back because this minion is going to help it so you can't push too quickly. But I should actually get a tier, and then I guess I'll get a little bit more damage. Buy another one of those. Actually, I'm not going to buy another one of those because I need a control word. So when you place these control wards, you want to think about its own survivability, right? Like, if I just place a control ward here, I'm going to spend a lot of money buying control wards to just be able to, you know, keep that warded essentially, right? So it's getting time to where, like, I'm going to start needing to, like, push out a little bit. So I'm going to use these regular wards. But here's, like right here, if I place the control ward right here, this is a bush that people don't usually walk into, but I still get some vision right here. So, like, I can now use this ward to, like, put it right there instead of, like, right here, and then I have this whole vision right here, and then this bush is almost obsolete, right? Because if you look down here, you can see I have plenty of vision right there. And this is going to stay permanently. So, like, even if I can't place another ward over here somewhere, I can,
An ally has been slain.
I still have pretty good vision there.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, there goes Yasuo getting his kills because he can't get it from me. You know, predictable. Predictable. You're dead.
You have slain an enemy.
Alright, well, that keeps me ahead of Yasuo, so that's good. I actually want to push this hard because they're not guarding this, and I want to punish him for not being here. Plus I can go by. See, like, I can see Kayn right there because of my control ward, and he's probably not even gonna, probably doesn't know. He's not gonna check the bush. He doesn't care. So, like, the survivability of that ward is much higher than, you know, if I placed it in the bush right there instead, you know? So, just try to think of things like that. Let's see, let's get some penetration here, plus some movement speed, that'll help. our ADC is AFK, like, welcome to bronze, dude. Welcome to bronze. Like, what can you do, you know? I guess picking mid isn't the right answer. There's nothing you can do. Oh man, I just, like, how do you know, these are the quality of players that end up in my match because, I don't know, I guess I'm AFK all the time. I mean, like, shouldn't that person be paired with people that don't mind being AFK? Like, I don't know. I mean, there's 3 here at mid, like, what do you want me to do? Oh, 4 mid now. Oh, he's gonna go feed now. Like, did you really need to run in there? Just because he's low health doesn't mean that that's worth, like, even if you die, right? Like, you gotta think, if you die, you're also giving up gold. Like, it's not about you getting your kill so that you can get 300 gold from him. You don't care that the rest of the team, you know, gets money too. Like you have to care. You have to care, because, like, that is just a straight up feed. Because now, not only did he die, right? He didn't have to, but he died, but he didn't even get the kill. Like, it was just not worth it all, like, in any way. But you know, whatever. Let's make sure Yasuo stays in this game. What? Like, do you even know? Do you even know? Oh, yeah, look, just go back in, dude. That'll help.
Turret plating will soon fall. Shut down. I just wish it mattered, right? Like, I just wish it mattered if, like, I did well, you know? I wish it mattered to the point to where, like, the game recognizes, okay, he's 4-0, he's very constantly, like, look, AFK again, because fuck it, you know? That's who I deserve to have on my team, is just somebody who's always AFK. Like, whatever, dude. Like, you would think that Riot would have something programmed into the game where, oh, this person doesn't die very much, so I'm going to place him on a team of people that don't die very much, you know? Or, you know, like... Or his KDA is a certain amount, so... I don't want to surrender yet. Like, his KDA is a certain amount because, you know... Maybe he's just not playing with the right people. So we'll give him people that also have a KDA that's similar, you know? Like, you'd think that, like, after 10 years, programmers would learn how to program, right? It's just frustrating sometimes. Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Oh, see, there's my first death. Because, you know, what can I do? I mean, they're so fucking strong that they're able to just get behind the turret. And then it's, you know, me by myself. All by my lonesome. I got more than half my team's kills. And you know, it's funny that, like, all I've done is played safe. Like, if people learned how to, like, just simply play safe, you know, they might win some more games. Like, knowing how to play safe is half the battle, right? Like, you play safe and your score naturally gets good. Because you're not making stupid decisions. You let the other person do a stupid decision instead. I don't know if they were killable. dead.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
I don't think I can kill her, but I'll try. I'm not strong enough. Yeah, this game is a lost cause though. Like, and I don't mean this particular match. I'm talking about this game, like in general. Like when it first came out, I was very excited, right? Like I thought, man, finally, you know, because I was playing Warcraft, the Warcraft mod at the time, like when basically they all left, right? Like they all left the company to make League of Legends. And at first it was fun. It was a good game. Like it felt like they cared about the community. But something happened to where they stopped caring so much about like the game and fixing the game. They started caring more about you know, making money, like selling skins and like, cause they, I don't know, I guess they just got money hungry or something. And you know, now it's not about like gameplay. It's not about like how happy their customers are as far as like I'm satisfied when I win and when I, you know, it's just, I mean, it's not satisfying. It's just not a satisfying game because it doesn't feel like they care. It doesn't feel like they care at all about how I do or what happens in my matches or the people that I get paired with. They just don't care. They simply do not care. And it's just, stuff like that is really frustrating too. Like, games should be like, I don't know, I feel like companies should care more about their customers, and Riot just doesn't, you know? And like, there's plenty of companies out there that only care about the money, like EA, you know? But at least they make multiple games, and like, some games are fun to play, and you know, like, you have opportunities, like, I don't know, like Anthem was pretty good, you know? It's basically just a Destiny ripoff, but at least it's, you know, at least it's fun to play, and like, I don't know, when you play a game like this, it's just like,
Shut down.
you're at the mercy. You're at the mercy of like the lottery, essentially, you know? Like, you have to be lucky to get players on your team that are capable of even playing. Like, oh, an 8 dude, are you kidding me? Like, you're not even near capable of being good enough. I don't know. This is frustrating. You know, Ashe AFK, which, like, I told you before the game even started, like, you know, we have the better team, but, you know, it's bronze, and that's the problem. Like, you can have the better characters, but you just, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do to carry yourself out of bronze. And, like, again, that's why this whole series exists. The whole reason I even started doing it. I could have gone the rest of my life without making a single video. But this is the proof. This is the proof that it doesn't freaking matter. Carry yourself out. Give me a break. You know, I just, like, challengers think they're so special, but the reality is they're in the top percent of the lottery, right? Because, like, you have to think, like, in a bracket of percentage, you know, in total gamers, You have gamers who are in the top lucky percentage, and then you have people who are in the bottom percentage, right? So there are people that are extremely unlucky, and then there are people that are extremely lucky, and then there are people in the middle. And wherever you fall in the luck bracket, right? Like I feel like, I mean, to be challenger level, you probably got to be pretty good. Like maybe even, you know, like elite. Like maybe people that are challengers absolutely could actually carry themselves because maybe they see something that, you know, most of us don't. But, you know, like it's not that hard to be good at this game. It's just not. But there's so many people that are terrible at it, like this person. Like, good thing you played support because you're not the type of person that can carry yourself. This person was AFK freaking most of the match. So, negative attitude, griefing, giving up, and leaving the game. Report. But you know what? You know what I think that's going to do to help the community? Absolutely nothing. It's going to do nothing. That person isn't going to get placed with other people who go AFK during games. They're not going to get punished. They're probably not even going to get a little note from Riot saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. You know, maybe that person is normally on good behavior, but this one game they're just like, oh, I had enough. But, like, I feel like people get to that point, right? And so, like, then they've had enough, and then the next person has had enough, and then it's like a snowball effect, right? You just like you're not helping the community by going AFK or being toxic. You're not helping it in any way. All you're doing is making it so the next person is that way. And Riot sometimes punishes people, you know, like who knows if they ever see my video, they might just ban me because they don't like that I'm exposing them, right? Because I'm not talking good about their company. They're going to find a way to like just ban my account, like permanent ban for, you know, 800 years because, you know, you're talking bad about our company. But you know what? It's not going to stop. Like it's just not going to stop. Like it doesn't help the community in any way by, you know, punishing one person for, you know, something minor. Like fix the problems, the real problems. You know what I mean? Like this person that's AFK, why don't you do something about that? Like maybe they can't play ranked for, you know, a day, you know? I mean, like a little like they're not even going to have a 5-minute ban because they didn't technically leave, right? They were just in the game and not contributing. So like, why don't you do something about it? But they don't, and they won't because they don't care. All they care about is, you know, the next skin. Oh, look, here for 1350 you can get a Fuzz Fizz or a Pretty Kitty Rengar on their freaking front page, dude. It's just like, here's some skins. Feel free to buy. You know. Oh, new epic skins, cats versus dogs. Like, that's all they care about. The only thing they care about is money. They don't care about fixing the community. You know? They always release these like patch notes, but like if you look into them, they don't really do anything to fix the community. All it is, you know, making a character less OP or another character more OP, but that's really all it boils down to. It has nothing to do with like actually fixing the community. And so, you know, I'll be here in bronze for life, like for forever, because apparently my skill level is at that skill level where leavers and toxic players and people who die all the time, apparently I'm the same skill as they are. Apparently I'm the same person. It baffles me. It baffles me that they don't put these people into a specific spot, right? Like Or maybe like Iron shouldn't be like players that are bad at the game. Iron should be, okay, you're somebody who leaves a lot, so you're going to be placed with all the other people who leave a lot. You're going to be, or you're toxic, so you're going to get placed with all the other toxic people. And then now, from bronze up, you have people who are actually trying to play the game properly. And then bronze is where the bad players are, like is skill wise. And then from silver up, it's where players understand the game and are trying to rank up. Like, and maybe it doesn't have to be bronze or iron to like segregate these groups, but they do need to be separated. They need to be taken out of like games where it affects my rank. My rank is affected because Riot won't fix the problem. It's not my rank is affected because I'm causing the problem. And that's frustrating. That's frustrating that I'm not where I should be. You know, or I'm not where I put myself. Even though, you know, you can go and talk to anybody about it, you know, that's diamond or platinum or challenger or something, they'll be like, "Oh, you can carry yourself." No, you can't. No, you can't. And here's the proof. Watch my videos because I'm proving it. And I'm going to keep proving it until either A, the problem is fixed, or B, I get banned. One of the two has to happen because it's freaking retarded how the system works. But, you know, nah, but for real though, have a good day.